all things activism today. Gotta get my steps in.
Whoever wants to stay can stay. Wait till the signal, man.
I know, I'm just looking.
Get out of the road, get on the sidewalk. You know, then do it. Back up, man, so you don't get hit.
Back up where?
On the sidewalk.
I know, but they're walking on the sidewalk. Look at them.
You haven't stopped if you're trying to go across the street. Why are you trying to argue?
Exactly what you're saying. Right here. They're walking the same thing. Where are you?
Buddy, do me a favor, get out of the road. You're trying to cross the street, wait for the signal.
You did? Oh, are you serious?
Slammed it like at her. She like jumped in it. Scary.
Where was that?
Right over here.
Oh, shit. I pissed off some tourists on my way here.
I told them.
But it was completely
a group,
by accident.
like another group of them, they were also drunk. And they said something about motherfuckers also. And they said you're against our city. That's some fucking
These two are showing disgust right here.
fucking behind their asses.
Yeah, I cut down like by the quick set, and there was like a group of tourists that were like in big ugly ass like also that. That is true. Wow, Standard is packed. Oh, this is unsettling. People are ready to
go back to normal. Unfortunately, a lot of them. Oh, it's not as packed as I thought, but still. Oh.
Hey, back up, back up, back up, back up, back up, back up, everyone back up, back up, back up.
Safety team can handle it. Tell them. Got him. Right, we know exactly what he was saying, right? Same bullshit. Hey! Goody boy, we got friends. Some lights ahead of us. Hold on. The donut says power. I'll have to clip that later. We have friends here at the chamber and the garden who we appreciate. And if anyone needs to pee, they will probably let you pee there. if I had to guess. Are we holding it, sis? I can't tell. All right, we got car 9110.
Palestine will be free. From the river to the sea. Palestine will be free. From the river to the sea. Palestine will be free.
Chopper's still circling. It's beautiful to see, though. It really is. I wasn't sure if people were going to show up. People showed up. Letting a truck. Oh, rollout is coming.
Join us.
parking space for the car.
All of you not get that baby out of the street, please! Back up! Back up! All of you
Oh, it's such a big group. There we go. According to a scanner, the cops are pretty determined that that we are not connected, these two marches, but I think we are. We definitely are.
Free, free, Palestine! 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 Free, free,
Love to see it.
From the river to the sea!
ceasefires and peace. It's theater.
Palestine will be free.
They have no intention of honoring it.
The occupation's got to go! The occupation's got to go! Ho ho! The occupation's got to go! Hey hey! Ho ho! The occupation's got to go! Free Palestine!
We got S95, car 9110 again, and car 9071. There's an ambulance. chill here for a moment and tighten my boot.
هذا على فكرة اللي متعرفش عليه في التكتك
Hoof it. Magnolia Thunder Pussy was still around. That's good. I'm gonna come down and get some records. Occupation, be no more. phenomenal weed. Definitely plenty of water. Speaking of water, it's about time. To protest too. Of course kids have a fucking right to protest. They're protesting the killing of other kids. They're here to speak out on behalf of other children. The ones that our tax dollars are murdering.
Oh shit, you're doing it, man.
When I see people complaining about how you shouldn't bring kids, you know what? Kids are dying too. And the kids are fucking passionate, you know? Oh, the little girls leading the chant and speaking are just, they're amazing. Completely agree. Yep. All talking points this person doesn't really know anything about. Just echoing some things that they heard. The lines, you know. Oh, I didn't know there was a WeWork here. That's funny. Yeah, me too. I'm usually over it after they say anything, but I also respect, you know, giving them a chance to say the bullshit so we can say the truth, you know? For a moment. if that's true, I don't love it. But you know what I don't love more? Literally everything Israel is doing with our tax dollars. I'm not here to speak for the government of Palestine. I'm here to stand up for the people of Palestine. The Palestinian people, some of whom are gay. Yeah, intersectionality. Like, our struggles are intertwined. And so if that's the case, right, exactly. Exactly. Cherry pick forever. But what are you even doing? Just looking for excuses, right? Like, reasons that it's okay. Right. Right. Yeah, things aren't great for gay people here in the U.S. either, friend. I don't know if you've noticed. Or trans people. So yeah, let's look inward first if we're going to criticize. It's a simple formula, it's true. It's basically as easy as that. What is the intent, right? It's about ethics. If I say I won't support the people of a country who, when that country doesn't support me, I don't support this country. I don't support any country. Show me a country, show me a state that isn't oppressing its people. Good luck. Well, let their parents worry for their safety. How about that? And how about we not support an oppressive police state that creates PTSD situations for children? How about that? We are one people. Our struggles are one. Worry for the kids' safety all you want, but I worry for the kids in Palestine, in the occupied Palestinian territories. Oh, thanks. Glad you're here. Thanks for watching. Columbus has been showing up. Yeah, like what am I supposed to do? I don't support this state, that's for fucking sure. But I do support the people that are out here. The grandmas and the grandpas. The little babies. The youth. And it's so many youth. that are out at these protests are learning a valuable lesson. I think I went to my first protest when I was 8 or 9. And then some political rallies. The first ones I went to on my own, I was 16 or so. What was that? Yeah, Free Palestine. The kids are great. Yeah, I was 16 and I came out here to Columbus with my friends to go protest the Church of Scientology with a bunch of the anonymous 4chan folks, you know? So I think that was my first like real protest. Right, yeah. Yeah, impressionable youth being indoctrinated. This is a powerful movement. This is not a violent protest. This is not a peaceful protest either. I reject that word. Negative peace ain't peace. Hey, that's great. I think it's so important when people get involved at that age, and when they get involved young, it leaves an impression. You're right, it does. But it leaves an impression of civic responsibility, of an individual's ability to contribute to politics more broadly.
Free, free Palestine! Free, free Palestine! Free, free Palestine! Free, free Palestine! Free, free Palestine!
Exactly.
Free, free Palestine! Palestine will be free!
I think it's great that kids and teens are here. I think it's great that they're learning that they can raise their voices, they can speak out, they can speak up.
No justice! No peace! No justice!
No peace!
Israel is the Middle East! No justice! No peace! No justice! No peace!
If I ever have kids, they will grow up at protests. So, feel free to worry for them, but I think it's important. I mean, I know it's important to teach people that they can do things. They can use their voices. That it's meaningful, that it matters, that they can do more than march. We have this idea, I think, in the US in particular, in the Midwest maybe specifically, that protests always look like this. Protests are marches, protests are rallies, but I think protests are so much more. And the more agency we give young people in that, in building protest movements, the more interesting and engaging they'll be. That's how you get people out. You make it fun, right? Like, I look forward to this summer. I think we are going to stage a lot of fun movement events. I certainly hope so. Here's hoping we'll have the space for fun events, in addition to the ones that are very serious. Hope you don't mind I'm riffing, but I'm thinking a lot about this. I've been working on an essay about radicalizing my mom. You know, talking to my mom about abolition, about Palestine. Abolition most of all, though. That's been a big sticking point. It's been really hard for her to give up on the sense of safety that she felt from the police. And that's been really tough. So I'm working on an essay about the conversations that we're having and the impact, the things that have helped, the things that I will. Oh, that's wonderful. No, I didn't know that. That's fantastic. I will, absolutely. I'll post it everywhere. It's my second zine for my Patreon patrons. Yeah, I'd love to hear. We'll definitely have to chat sometime. My first zine was the Subversive Catechism, which is a set of principles in my philosophy for movement, activism as an individual. And this one is just trying to start those intergenerational conversations about these things, about these important things. Because, you look around and it's so many kids. It's so many young people. And they got parents, they have aunts and uncles and friends, bosses, classmates. But it can be so hard as a young person to have those conversations, to speak as an authority figure on something. My mom does not want to listen to me about things, and I understand. I probably wouldn't want to listen to me either. But she recently read a book on abolition, and I am so proud. And we're going to have a conversation about it, then I'm going to write my essay. It sure is, Matt Gamer. Let's walk around this group a little bit. I want to get the scope.
Literally trying to go get insulin for my knee. Free Palestine!
great. It's great that your mom read that book. That sounds difficult. I grew up pretty much agnostic, so the church never really came into it. But one of the things my mom, instilled in me is politeness, right? And it has always been very difficult for me to, use my anger in a way that is productive, right? Like, it's very easy for me to just tear up, just cry, because overwhelming emotions, that's what happens. But I've had to learn that it's okay for me to be angry and to demonstrate anger. And that was one of the things that was the hardest for her, because she got to look at the news and see video of me, yelling, with a group.
Yella, hurry up, And, during holidays, we would always have like grape leaves and cabbage rolls and kibbe. I just love that Mediterranean fare. And so my family comes from that part of the country, that part of the world, I guess. Now, I guess by blood, I'm not actually Lebanese, but I certainly try to learn what I can in my lifetime about it. But I got to say, I haven't done enough. I haven't learned enough about this problem. And I feel guilty standing up here before all of you talking about it like I know something about it, because I don't. I haven't been there. I haven't experienced the pain and the loss that they feel. And I can only begin to comprehend what you must feel with us today. So I want to thank you for coming today and just being part of this circle. It means so much. I guess the only way I can relate, honestly, is just through the historical trauma that my own people have suffered, through the generations of colonialism and genocide and assimilation that we've had to suffer as Native people, having our children stripped from us and taken into boarding schools, and losing their language, their culture, their identity. Being dropped off by train many years later after entering a boarding school and being greeted by relatives who you can't communicate with anymore because you've forgotten your language. Trying to understand what that feels like, trying to understand what that means, I think is the closest I can come to understanding what must be to be Palestinian. An oppressed people, a colonized people, recognize a colonized people. We live in a country that's I've always thought of it as South Africa during apartheid. When we were put on our reservations, we were expected to go there and die. It wasn't meant to keep us safe or assimilate us. They put us in the very worst parts of this country, hoping that we would just disappear. And we didn't. And it fills my heart with such hope and gladness to see, these cultural artifacts, these items here on the ground today, and to be able to partake in this ceremony, the smudging and the kopal. And I want to thank you so much for bringing your drum today, Chato. That means a great deal. Any way that we can reconnect to the past, I think, is a way to remember who we are. And so that's how I try to relate to this as well as I can. It's all I can do is just look at my own experience and the experience of my relatives, my grandfathers and my grandmothers, and what they experienced to try to understand what the Palestinian people must feel like. But to some extent, I do feel like a prisoner in my own country sometimes. I think every Native person does. And to really understand the Native perspective, you have to realize that's the lens that we view everything, is as prisoners, behind bars in our own communities, our own villages, our own circles. It always bothers me that the Indian Center is right across from the National Guard Armory, to be real honest with you. But it's also a message there. There's also a lesson there. that this is where we are now. This is what we have left, but it's something, you know, and we're doing our best to build it into something more, and to remind our children that they come from proud and strong people. And I'm really so proud to see you here and to see my own children here. So with that, I'm just going to say thank you, Wopi Latonka, and it's good to be in this circle. Thank you.
Thank you, Kevin. Wopila. At this time, I'd like to call on my niece, Dina. You know, I know she's trying to stay back there and not say anything or do anything, and, you know, but I'm going to call upon her to come up and perhaps both of us share a song and do our humble best. I don't often think of myself as a singer. You know, I do sing, and usually I sing in ceremony. So all the songs I know are ceremonial songs, and I'm not a powwow singer. I'm not like I'm not an opera singer or whatever, you know, rock and roll, you name it. I don't do that kind of stuff, but definitely I always prefer to sing our beautiful songs. So I hope that we can decide on a song here.
We're returning to the gazebo. I've been talking for 2.5 hours. They're marching and they're chanting. Oh, sorry. If you're curious, you're welcome to listen.
Free, free Palestine! Free, free Palestine! Free, free Palestine! Free, free Palestine! Long live Palestine! Long live Palestine! Long live Palestine! Long live Palestine!
It should be pretty obvious why we're out here.
Palestine will never die! Palestine will never die! Listen, don't you cry! Listen, don't you cry! Palestine will never die! Palestine will never die! Long live Palestine! 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 Free, free 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 Palestine! Long live Palestine! Free, free Palestine! Free,
I see what you're saying now. I see. Yeah, no, fuck you. You think people call themselves cancel culture? Nobody calls themselves woke or cancel culture. That's ridiculous. I wish. Sounds delicious. I assume you're being racist in some weird way, but I don't really track. It doesn't really make much sense. Not sure what Palestine has to do with taco trucks. That is a lot of cars in our Carmada. I do also like tacos, yes. That's a big fucking Carmada. Okay, I'm gonna go into the park. Like someone just said, they got numbers. And that is, God, I want to see these movements merging, and they already are. We're out here. There's so many people that are here that, you know, are knowledgeable organizers that have been doing this for years, that have been doing this in the abolition movement. Alright, I'm gonna go here and I'm gonna shut up. Raise awareness of boycott, divest, and sanction. Raise awareness of the genocide that's occurring. What do you think it's supposed to do? Magic? Come on. Not magic.
We're planning a visual. We're going to see if it's still feasible. Ayo, we're about to read the names of the... Ayo. So we can take a minute after the march, we want to read the names of the people in half. And then...
It must be fun for you to come out here and make fun of something like this.
Ayo, quiet down. We're going to ask for silence and read the names. If you have any practice spiritual or faith practice, a mourner's prayer,
going to start going through the names. Please pay respect to the dead. Abdullah Khalid Dabbas. Muhammad Ayman Fathi. Muhammad Abdullah Fayyad. Muhammad Ali Muhammad Hussein. Ismail Sha'ban Zaid. Zakaria Zaid Ajouz. Bashir Muhammad Ajouz. رائد العبد أبو وردة. نبيل نمان دردونة. مصطفى محمد عبيد. يزن سلطان المصري. أحمد عبد الله المصري. إبراهيم يوسف المصري. رغف محمد المصري. مروان يوسف المصري. أميرة عبد اللطيف سبوع. عبد الرحمن يوسف سبوع. سميح فحيم. هاشم المجود. كمال تيسير. سليم محمد الفراس. محمد يحيى أبو العطا. محمد عبد العروف حلاس. إياد فتحي نايف شرير. ليلى طه شريف. مينا إياد شريف. أحمد عبد الفتاح قرغان. موسى حسنة. خليل عود. نادين خليل عود. بسام صبحي عيسى. ريما ساعد.
سعيد محمد سلبان. حسين عطية. رشيد محمد أبو عرح. محمد عمر سعيد النهار. عمر سبيل. حلا حسين الريفي. يوسف نورسة. محمد روحي حماد. عواد أحمد حرب. محمد عادل شهيرات. شريف خالد سليمان. عيسى برهم. جدال سعيد صفادي. حسام عسيرة. مالك حمدة. إسماعيل الطباسي. نزار رياض مروح أبو سينا. محمد سحان. محا محمد الحديدي. يحيى محمد الحديدي. سحيل محمد الحديدي. أسامة محمد الحديدي. عبد الرحمن محمد الحديدي. مريم الله أبو حسان. يامن الله أبو حسان. بلال الله أبو حسان. يوسف الله أبو حداد. ياسمين حسان. وجدي جعفر. حبيب يمن الشنتانة. زينب رياض الشنتانة. يحيى رياض الشنتانة. لانا رياض الشنتانة. زين رياض الشنتانة. طالة أيمن أبو عوف. توفيق أيمن أبو العوف. أيمن أبو العوف.
محمد معين الخلاء. يارا محمد معين الخلاء. هالة محمد معين الخلاء. هنا شكري الخلاء. ميرا رامي الفرنسي. ديما رامي الفرنسي. طارق سنوبر. ياسين حسن حامد. شاهد أبو خديجة. رفيق مرشد أبو داير. عبيدة أكرم جبرة. إسلام سايد زهدة. محمد إسحاق حميد. أدهم فايز كشيف.
إسلام وائل مناع. نواف مبروك. يوسف كبير أبو الحسين. إمام صبيحة. وافا عبد الرحمن عبد البرين. منتصر محمود دوربي. ياسمين محمد أبو حساب. أحمد محمد الصباح. رفيق مسلم أبو بهير. يحيى منصور غبان. محمود محمد محمود عادل طلبي. محمود رمضان توفيق. بشار أحمد طموح. يحيى أحمد الخليل. إبراهيم عبد الله حسين. بارا وسطى الغرب. حمزة محمود علي. عمار فيصل العمود. حمادة الطيحي العمود. خالد عماد الكنان. دينا محمد عيسى. عمير رفات التنين. أحمد رامي الحواجري. أدهم رفات التنين. محمد رفات التنين. اسماعيل رفات التنين. محمد سلميح أبو دعيعي. حور محمين الزلمي. إبراهيم محمد عدنسي. فوايزي نصار أبو فراس. إسلام محمد أبو عطار. عميرة محمود أبو العطار. محمد زين أبو العطار. حسين محمود عبيد. عبد الله أشرف جوادة. وحين العلول. وائل عبد الطريق عيسى. أشرف محمد العطار. إبراهيم محمد الصبري. منصور يوسف الدردي. عداس عبد الرحمن البواري. سلام جميل الغاب. حليمة علي المجنون. محمد المجنون. منار عبد الكريم بركات. مستحيل عبد الكريم بركات. محمد عبد الكريم شهيد. مجد عبد السعادة. محمود أحمد أبو عمار. مستحيل عبد الله عراس. محمود جمال كوسة. مصطفى مالك. سعيد حسن الحصة. محمود الغزالي. You guys noticed there's a lot of family names here. A lot of family names. This is not ethnic Monday, I'm not sure what is. حسن محمد القحلجاوي. عز الدين محمد الحلس. جمعة عبد الله الطلحة. ميسون زكي الحدو. وائل محمود الغولة. محمود سيد عبد العطا. أبو العطا. حمزة محمود الفوز. محمد معين القرعة. أحمد وليد القرعة. محمد أحمد أبو أمشى. محمد نحاس أبو زكران. عبد العزيز عبد الحميد أبو دهية. نادر محمد الخزاجي. أحمد إبراهيم أبو زكران. هديل خالد عرفة. جمال محمد الزبد. مجاهد ماجد الحديدي. حازم مصباح الخفيف. مصطفى محمد فرحات. محمد فارس. عوض نبيل أبو سليمية. أسامة جمال الزبدة. نضال حبيب هنا. نافر مازن الشوه، ناير خالد البراوي، سامي سيد رضوان، معين تيسير الخطيب، منار خاضر عيسى، عبد الرحمن فتحي عزام، مصطفى حسن العبيد، رأفت محمد الطنيني، راوية فتحي الطنيني، صهيب عبد الرحمن غانم، هشام محمد الزاهي، نميح صالح عياش، سهام يوسف غزارة، صبرين ناصر أبو ضياء، شيماء دياب موسى، رائد إبراهيم المهندسي، نسرين ناصر أبو قليق، خلود فؤاد الزنبي، محمد خالد الدويشي، حسام بكر الهيا، صقر عبد المجيد الهيا، هديل محمد عم، ولاء محمد عم، وردة محمد عم. 1925 and 22. لميا حسن العطال، موسى غالب ماضي، فايزة أحمد سلمح، محمد إبراهيم عم، محمد خالد، أحمد محمد النجار، وليد زهير أبو صف، أحمد العوض النبيل، عبد الله أشرف جودي 13 years old، يوسف حاتم المنسي، أحمد حاتم المنسي، محمد سالم أبو عياش، سيف الدين أبو العطا، فنيان محمد عبد الله، آدم محمد الفروي.
أحمد حاتم المنسي، محمد سالم أبو عياش، سيف الدين أبو العطا، فريان محمد عبد الله، آدم محمد الفراوي، سعيد خالد أبو غيور، أحمد زياد فتوح، طارق زياد أبو حمدان، لؤي محمد عودة، محمد أحمد أبهر، حازم عدل القامة، زاهر عفية أنبر، خالد سالم المصلح، ريهام فوز الكل، فوز أمين الكل، عبد الحميد فوز الكل، سميح فوز الكل، وساي سميح الكل، أحمد شكري الخلاف، محمد معين الخلاف، اياس ابراهيم الخلاف، سعدية يوسف الخلاف، طاهر شكري الخلاف، زياد عزات الخلاف، عزات معين الخلاف، آدم عزات الخلاف، أمل جميل الخلاف، آدم عزات الخلاف، أمل جميل الخلاف، دعاء عمر الخلاف، بهاء أمين الخلاف، أمين محمد حماد الخلاف، ريم أحمد أبو العوف،
ريم أحمد أبو العوف، صفية إسماعيل أبو العوف، توفيق إسماعيل أبو العوف، مجدة سليم أبو العوف، شيماء علوة أبو العوف، أمير رامي الإسراني، يزن رامي الإسراني، شباب وليد الإسراني، محمد عيوني الزنين محمد يوسف عبد الله سامح إيهاب القاضي طارق محمود القاضي معاذ نبيل الزنين حسام محمد أبو هردي أحمد فياز أبو عرفات يوسف وليد الباص أديب سعيد الزوراني أحمد خليل الزوق محمد جمال أبو سمان محمد حسان أبو سمان علي وليد رئيس إياد كمال أبو اليار أحمد زياد صباح محمد غفير أبو عون
These are the names that we have for those that have passed, and the violence in Palestine, and the ethnic cleansing in Palestine. Allah yarhamhum. Give them another moment of silence, and please read the Fatiha for them.
I gotta go print some paperwork. handouts. Bye. Have a good night.
If we have been socialized to respect fear more than our own need for language, ask yourself, what's the worst that could happen to me if I tell the truth? And those questions are adapted from Audre Lorde's The Cancer Journals by Divya Victor. Today we're rising up together. May it be so next week. May there be more of us in this movement next week.
We're moving now to Hashki Venu. And Hashki Venu is a petitionary prayer for peace and for protection. And we offer this prayer with a commitment to working to dismantle and disrupt the illusions of safety that Zionism, imperialism, capitalism promise, and the ways in which nationalism prioritizes Jewish safety at the expense of Palestinian lives. And I'm going to invite all of us to join together to create a sukkah, or a shelter of peace. And so for those of us who have prayer shawls or scarves, you can cover yourself if you feel comfortable. And for those of us who are here with friends and loves, you can make contact if your COVID practices invite that. You can hold hands, you can huddle together, and really feel the shelter of each other, of the connection of community, working to end the occupation, working for justice for all people, and shelter in the healing of community. Gale, 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 na ufros kavivi halai sukat Gale, 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 na ufros havivi halai Sukat, sukat, May we all
shall be under the shelter of protection that is solidarity.
Amen.
Thank you, Tracy. That was so beautiful. So now is the time in service where we hear the words of Torah. And Torah is sacred wisdom that calls us into ethical action. Like so many of us have talked about tonight, the Torah that we must heed in this time are the voices of Palestinians. They're speaking out clearly and powerfully. Rabbi Ariana Katz writes, "We have the obligation to speak out, even when it is hard, when we have fear. We are obligated to do the work to unlearn the messages we've received about what can ensure our safety." It is within that ethical obligation that we support the boycott, divestment, and sanctions movement that we've been talking about tonight. This call urges us to apply nonviolent pressure, and it is the same kind of pressure that worked to end South African apartheid. We want to apply this pressure until the Israeli government complies with international law and meets three very clear demands. One, end its occupation and colonization of all lands occupied and taken in June 1967 and dismantling the wall. Two, recognizing the fundamental rights of Palestinian citizens of Israel to full equality. And three, respecting, protecting, and promoting the rights of Palestinian refugees to return to their homes and properties as stipulated in UN Resolution 194. This is our Torah tonight. This call for basic rights and freedom is in line with the highest ethical teachings in our texts and tradition. When we sign on to BDS, and there's a link on your flyer about where individual Jews can sign on to BDS. When we sign on to BDS, we are calling on our Jewish tradition that values life above all else. In the long and varied history of Jewish experience, we lift up and we are inspired by those who have resisted imperialism, called out injustice, and fought for freedom. And we continue their struggle by signing on to this call.
So Rabbi Ariana Katz reminds us of the emunah, or the belief, that the liberation of the Palestinian people is liberation for Jewish people too. That safety is woven by people in solidarity with one another who commit to showing up for one another's liberation.
Do a little kiddush. Rabbi Miriam Grossman writes, during kiddush we often say l'chaim, to life, in a joyful way. And today we have an invitation to not do that. But we can say it together to life in a somber way, in a way that really gets to the center, the heart of why we're gathered. May the source of life bring protection for Palestinian lives. bring just peace to the Holy Land, and bring comfort to all those who are in mourning. I'm going to read a piece by Rabbi Brant Rosen, and this piece has a lot of God language in it, and I'm going to use different names for the divine because that's what feels right for me. The energy, the oneness of many names to me has many names, and so feel free to call to your mind, to your experience, whatever name for the source of life feels right for you. When the sixth day came to an end, Shekhinah ceased the work of creation. Though the depths of Tehom had not yet been tamed, and chaos not fully vanquished. Then Goddess blessed the seventh day and said, "We don't have to struggle on without end. Let this day fill our souls, that we may with joy glimpse the world complete. Blessed are you, our Creator, Yah, of the fruit of the vine. And blessed is this day that you have set apart with love, inviting us to cease the work of a week now past, that we may dwell in a world reborn, that we may taste the sweetness of our liberation. Blessed are you who inspires us with the possibilities of a world yet to be on this sacred day of Shabbat."
So we'll bless this wine up here, so you can just say the prayer with me and we'll speak it, not sing it. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam borei peri hagafen. Blessed are you, Holy One, creator of the fruit of the vine.
Do we have a challah?
Cool.
This neighborhood is the neighborhood where I live, and my parents also live here, and I walk to shul with my parents and my brother at this synagogue. And as Shelby